The pilot pulled out his gun and shot the jet fighter beside him, blowing it up. The shockwave from the explosion flipped the fighter upside down. Fortunately, the pilot grabbed his seatbelt in time and hung beneath the fighter. Just as he was about to fall 10,000 meters down, the captain arrived in a P-38 fighter, using its wing to flip the plane back over and successfully rescuing the pilot. But the crisis wasn't over yet. Another teammate was being chased all over by enemy planes and was about to be caught. The pilot quickly pressed a switch, releasing a 20-meter-long banner that left the enemy pilot dumbfounded. Before he could react, the banner was sucked into the engine, which immediately indicated a malfunction. The tail of the plane burst into flames, then it lost control and crashed to the ground. Meanwhile, his comrade, flying a Zero fighter, was also being pursued by enemy planes. After being locked on, the enemy fired an air-to-air missile without hesitation. The pilot quickly grabbed his homemade flares and threw them backward at the missile. The missile hit the aluminum foil and exploded, allowing the pilot to escape. Then the captain arrived in the P-38 fighter, locked onto the enemy plane from behind, and shot it down. After dealing with all the enemy planes, 4 old-fashioned fighters finally reached the mission location, preparing to bomb the drug cartel's hideout. The drug dealers quickly raised their anti-aircraft guns to fire back. The captain launched a rocket amidst the dense barrage, successfully destroying the drug dealers' anti-aircraft position. Then, the 4 old-fashioned fighters furiously fired rockets, using their firepower advantage to destroy the drug cartel's hideout. Seeing the situation was bad, the drug lord tried to escape in a truck. 2 fighters quickly gave chase and destroyed it with low-altitude rocket fire. On the other side, a drug cartel underling was fleeing in a transport plane at top speed, but the pilot soon caught up. The drug dealer quickly opened fire, but the pilot didn't dodge and crashed straight into the transport plane. The last remaining drug dealer pulled out the most advanced jet fighter and, after clearing the roadblocks with machine gun fire, accelerated away. The pilot quickly gave chase, locked onto the drug dealer from behind, and launched an attack. However, the drug dealer accelerated and circled around behind the pilot, pulling the trigger and blowing up the fighter. The pilot had to bail out. Just then, the captain arrived. Seeing this, the drug dealer wasn't afraid and tried to circle around behind the captain again to lock on. At the critical moment, the captain used his superb flying skills to perform an extreme vertical climb in the fighter, enduring a force 4 times his own weight. He did a 360-degree loop in the air and got behind the drug dealer. Then he quickly opened fire, blowing up the drug dealer's fighter from behind. With that, all the drug dealers were eliminated.